elk season. We are just leaving Dodge here, Utah, and it's September 12th, Saturday, September 12th. So the hunt's actually been open for a few days, a week, right at the end of August, but decided to kind of pick the prime time. It should be a dark moon and a little bit closer to the fall equinox. So hopefully we'll have some good bugle activity. But heading to Idaho, really stoked to be part of Destination Elk this year. So hopefully we can grab some cool elk footage for all of you. And I'm actually heading out a little earlier this morning with my son Cameron. We're gonna go get camp set up, and then Jeff and our buddy Jason are gonna be up later today. Their boys had a mountain bike race this morning, so they're gonna bring the horses and some of the other gear up a little later today. So we're kind of pre-con mission, scouted out a little bit, and then start hunting soon. All right, well, I just showed up here in Idaho. Team Skousen and Jason's with us this time. And Mark has his son Cameron, so the four of us, we've got our ponies here. We are all alone at this trailhead, which could mean a couple things. Could mean it sucks, but I doubt it. We're gonna have some fun. So we're gonna get the horses unloaded, Mark came over earlier, got camp set up, so we're gonna just unload our gear and get after it here for the next week. It should be really fun. Destination Elk version 3. Can't wait. So the only thing we haven't really discussed yet is who gets to shoot first. Mark and I both have tags this year, and so we've come up with a game plan. What we're going to do is we're going to go 40 yards closest to the dead center on this archery target over here, and that'll be first shot. Cold shot. Okay, 40 yards. .8.
Oh, you doing it without a quiver?
You don't need a quiver. It's in the tent. I'll go first. I'll put some pressure on you.
Bad.
Gave you a lot of room there.
Give me a lot of room.
As long as you hit in the yellow. Jeff's orange. Orange fletch. Orange? Yeah, orange.
Oh, there you have it.
Mark's shooting first tomorrow.
First shot.
Dadgummit. Well, got my Coleman baghorn. He can call me in. Just heading up the trail, going for a little evening scout tonight. We're hitting it hard in the morning, so right up this cool little valley and see what we can see tonight. We went out and did another little horse ride this afternoon. Crazy because I think everyone's aware there's a lot of fires in California right now and maybe surrounding states, so we have a lot of smoke in this valley that we're in right now. So we couldn't see very well on different ridges, but we did hear a couple bulls bugle. The last one we heard bugle, we saw feet out of the trees. He was about 500 yards away. He was a nice little 6-point herd bull, had 5 or 6 cows. So we're pretty excited about that, and tomorrow's go time. So got a little pre-hunt fire going here, and just enjoying the night. It's cool. It cools off quite a bit at night. It probably gets in the 30s.
Yeah, mid 30s.
30s. So, but perfect elk hunting weather. A little warm in the day. I think it's 75, 80 degrees, but it was pretty cool till about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. So we've got a game plan. So any other parting words?
Yeah. Excited to get going in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, good morning. It's Monday, 14th. We're just getting up. Got about an hour and a half before sunrise. Gotta get the horses watered and fed. So today's the day. We get after it. I'm excited. This is a pretty hot area up here. Yeah, bunch of bulls cranking off over here. Yeah, and I can hear some. Can't see jack squat. It's really smoky. Well, that got exciting. Not exactly the setup we'd hoped for, but never is. So we just tied the horses off in a place where we could leave them for the day. And there's a bunch of elk in here. here, so we just waited till these thermals started coming up a little bit. It's only about 8:15, but the thermals are already starting to pick up, so we're gonna skirt the top of these basins and just see if we can get one to answer. They should be hitting their bedding areas pretty quick, and then do a little slow play on them, see if we can get a bull fired up. So that's the game plan. Update, we just been chilling all day. It's been hot. About 4:30. We're gonna go and get in position for an evening hunt. Hopefully these bulls fired up. We're still hoping they're just down below us and we're quiet today. So if we don't hear anything by about 6:30 or 7, we're gonna bail to another area where a bull was sounding off tonight. It's not too far away. It's a little more active. I don't know that he's as good a bull, but anyway, heading down to our spot here. that was kind of a bust tonight. We ran into some other hunters and looked at our maps, and we're got a little high to another trailhead, so easier to access. So we're gonna go a little deeper tomorrow on these ponies. Anyway, we're gonna get a lookout point here before we end the day. See if we can see any elk moving over on these other ridges, and make up a game plan for in the morning. Target acquired, so we're gonna go for him in the morning. We saw him actually a couple days ago. Well, yesterday, I guess, right? Yeah, yesterday. And he was the exact same spot, so he's patterning right there. So hopefully he just stays put. Probably feed tonight. And game plan in the morning. Hey, by the way, strategy for success. Two things I have today. One is we waited on these bulls all day long for them to fire up tonight. Never happen. Rarely do elk do what you want them to do. You can pattern them, but that's the first strategy, is just go hunt them. Second is, what was my second strategy? Oh, find the elk you want to hunt if you can the night before, so you have a strategy in the morning. So you're just not, right now with it 80 degrees during the day, those first 2 hours of light are the most important. So if you can get a game plan like this, way ahead of the game to do that. So there you go. Morning. Day 2. Got a good game plan for this morning. Saw some bulls last night across the canyon. I think we showed you that. So 5:15, we're getting after it early. 2 more trucks at the trailhead. So we got guys from, what is it? Nebraska, Wisconsin, and Kentucky, which is awesome. Everybody's getting out west and hunting elk, which is awesome. So hopefully they'll have good luck today as well. But we got a good game plan. We're gonna get after it early and see if we can't intercept one of these elk this morning. So more to come. Okay, we've tied the horses off and we're just above where we saw that bull bugle on last night. Right down here. Well, close call this morning. That bull, we sounded off a few times, but we had Wisconsin hunter number 1 sounding off with his cow call, and Wisconsin hunter number 2 across the draw sounding off with his cow call. So bull got fired up for a minute, but he left with his cows before we could get in close enough. Mark was probably within 60 yards, but it's in the heavy timber. So, freak, we gotta go deeper. I didn't think we'd have to do that this early in the hunt, but there's way too many hunters. We saw 6 hunters across the canyon this morning. So our secret spot's not so secret. Anyway, that's hunting public lands, so we'll continue to look for new areas and hopefully find a callable bull. Everything's been pretty call shy right now. It makes sense with all the hunters. So, check in a bit. mid-morning, 11 o'clock. We just went up and grabbed the horses after the morning hunt. We have a camera in one of these canyons over here, so we're going to go check that. And we thought some other hunters were hunting in this drainage. We heard elk blow up, so there was about 5 or 6 cows and calves that came by us. We don't know if the bull got killed or what happened, but there's obviously some pressure in here, so we'll check the camera and wait out this 80-degree day till the evening hunt. Alright, well, we just got up here to the hollow. And we came up here in July. Set this camera up. Take the card out and see what we got here. hindsight's always 20/20, but thought that bull was going to come up, and he stayed below the edge of the sagebrush, so all I could see was the tips of his antlers, so that's why I took 3 steps forward to see if I could cut the angle of the hill a little bit, and he still didn't see me, but I don't know if it was the wind or me drawing my bow. He spooked, so missed opportunity there for sure. Stupid. But that's bow hunting, so we're gonna ride the horses down this ridge that we came up this morning and just look for bugles. That was my strategy yesterday. We got to find a bull to hunt in the morning. This guy's not spooked, so we have him, and those bulls we were on this morning. Who knows? There's so many guys in here. Who knows what gets bumped around? But plenty of elk, though. Too. Plenty of elk.
I think they had more bugling in their first days than we had all season.
They get after it, and they definitely found a honey hole where there was some elk going.
And some people. That was.
Yeah.
They say they saw 6 people across the canyon that second evening, and had people bugling, heard the bugle across to Doug Flutie.
Yeah.
They do have horses, and that's I think that's going to be to their benefit, because you can cover a lot more country on a horse than on feet.
Get a little bit farther back than the other guys.
No. You probably watched that episode and you thought to yourself, where's Corey and Donnie? At least that was the theme of the comments last year when the Skousens joined us in Destination Elk. But Mark and Jeff are twin brothers, good friends of ours. They've been a huge part of Elk 101 really since the beginning. They represent everything we stand for, and they're hardcore elk hunters. They're good guys, and they have a ton of knowledge. They've been hunting elk forever, and so we brought them in to be part of Destination Elk, and hope that you can learn from them, because they do hunt a little bit differently than us.
We learned stuff from them too.
Yeah. No, there were so many times that I'm watching that episode, those 2 bulls were bugling, one above and one below, and they're moving in and got in between. The one came up, and the whole time as they're moving in, I'm like, just call, just challenge him, just bugle more. But their style is more find the elk that's bugling and just shadow it. Just basically follow along until they get close enough and the elk steps out and they get a shot. And they call for sure, they're good callers, but I think they've found success in a little bit different strategy and method than we use. So.
Yeah.
But
they get close, constantly getting close to elk.
They're always into elk, so they're part of Destination Elk. So Donnie and I were not hunting with them. We did have a plan to try to spend a couple days with them if we tagged out early on a couple of our hunts, and it didn't happen, so we didn't end up crossing paths with them in the mountains. But we trust they know what they're doing, so we're excited to have them a part of it. And I think as you get to know them, you'll enjoy having them be a part of it as well. So
we're following them along for the next 3 episodes.
Don't give it away when they kill.
Oh,
I mean, if they kill.
They might kill today.
Yeah, no,
or
they
didn't.
Might
have.
They didn't. They've already watched it if they've gotten this far. The one thing you'll notice is they don't tell dad jokes. So we've got to work on that. They're both dads.
Yeah. We were back in town though, so. Oh. I was back in town.
What town?
Down in Boise. They opened up a new Lego store down there.
Oh, in Boise they opened a Lego store?
Yep. And COVID restrictions are off, and people were lined up for blocks.
Hey, they're improving.
Yeah.
It's better a couple episodes, I guess a few episodes ago now.
We really got to talk to Mark and Jeff, and they need to step up.
Yeah, they do. Donnie's running out of content here. No, we do hope you enjoy the next few nights following along with Mark and Jeff. They are absolute fitness junkies and in better shape than anyone I know. So it's fun to see them get after it. But we do have our regular packages of giveaways, 4 giveaways. Just as a reminder, we've got the elk call package with the Sitka cover on the Bully Bull Extreme tube. We've got the Temptress cow call and Champ diaphragm. And we've got the Yeti combo, the bottle. I don't even know how big this is, 28 ounces. It's a good sized one.
Yeah.
So big one, it's got the Destination Elk logo. I would hold it up close, but John always tells me just stay where you are because nothing's in focus when you get close to the camera. So, and then we have the mug, same thing, the Destination Elk logo. We've got, we'll give away a tub of Bugleberry Enduro, which we brought in a pile of Bugleberry for Destination Elk, and even had a promotion giving away a free elk hunt based on buying Bugleberry, and it sold out in like an hour the first night of Destination Elk. So we'll give away, I've got some saved here for you guys. So we'll give away a tub of Enduro tonight, and then we'll give away another set of the Peaks Pro backcountry trekking poles. And just a reminder, tonight is the last night that you can get entered to win the Mountain Ops elk hunt. And
You still get points for the bars, for all the Mountain Ops protein bars. So.
yep, each box you order gets you 25 entries, and every order you make at mountainops.com gets you 1 entry. So get them in tonight. Everything's closing tomorrow, and we'll be picking a winner and announcing it here at some point on Destination Elk. Yeah.
Some lucky winner.
Yeah, some lucky winner. No kidding. But thanks, as always, for following along. We had a great time in Utah, and we're excited to see how the Skousens do back in Idaho. And we've got some more great stuff coming up. So we'll catch you tomorrow night, same time. We'll be sitting in the same place, and see you then.
Do you dream of going on a do-it-yourself elk hunt but don't know where to start? Or have you previously hunted elk but failed to fill your tag? Are you simply looking to increase your success and become a more consistently successful elk hunter? If you answered yes to any of these questions, the University of Elk Hunting online course is for you. Click here to learn how the University of Elk Hunting online course can help you maximize your elk hunting success.